Hi everyone. Now we are going to see about the two-point starter. Normally in starter which is used to easily stop the motor. Okay. This is mainly to limit the starting current of the or starting current which is required by the DC motor. So here two-point starter, why it is named as two-point starter? It consists of only two terminals. One is nothing but line, and the second terminal it may be either field or armature. We can call it as field as well as armature. That's not an issue. So this is an DC supply which is supplied to the motor through two-point starter. So the negative of the DC power supply is connected with one end of the armature. The positive supply is connected with the line, and the line is connected with an overload release coil. From this overload release coil, it goes to the handle, and the current is flows to the handle. So at this condition, the motor will not rotate because of there is no continuity. The circuit will not be in closed condition. Okay. So once the handle is moved to the shunt 1, the armature current it flows through the all the 5 resistance. After that only it goes to the armature. So it will be a lesser speed. Armature current will be less. But here the two-point starter is mainly used for the starting of DC series motor. So here the both shunt and the both field and armature are connected in series. Both field and armature are connected in series. Okay. So here from the last set, from the run position, we are taken from the run position, it goes to the no volt release coil. After that only no volt release coil only it goes to the field and armature. Okay. So here at initially field current is also low, armature current is also low. Both field current as well as armature current is also low. In the fifth position, in the run position, the both field current is also high and armature current is also high. But here, the series field it has less number of turns and thick wire. If it is less number of turns, it induces only lesser flux. It induces only lesser flux. If the flux is lesser, what about the speed? It will be too dangerous. So the DC series motor, it should not be started without any load. If you are trying to start the DC series motor without load, it will be too dangerous. It will be too dangerous. We should not do that. Okay. So under the no volt condition, if the power supply is immediately it goes. Okay. If the power supply goes, now the handle will be attracted here. The handle will be attracted here. Okay. The handle will be attracted here. So the current which is supplied to the no volt release coil gets cut off. Once the power is cut off, the no volt release coil it does not produce any magnetic power in order to hold the handle. Okay, which is attracted by the soft iron piece. So that there is no attractive magnetic power. So the handle will be released. So the handle goes to the off position, initial position. Once the power supply is again came, the motor will be protected. Okay. So manually again we have to switch on from initial position to the final position, so that the sudden fluctuation, okay, will be avoided. If the handle is not released, if the power came, the full current will be supplied to the armature and field. So here the armature it may create some amount of spark. So because of spark, it produces huge heat. Because of huge heat, the winding insulation it gets melted. Because of melting of winding, it may create short circuit. So the coil goes out. Okay. So this is mainly due to the NVR coil. And OLR coil. Unfortunately, if you are increasing the load above the certain value, above the 125% of the rated current, the load consumed current, the current which is required by the load, which is supplied from through the OLR coil. So the OLR coil is fixed as 125% of the rated current. Once the current is increased above 125%, so the no volt overload release coil gets magnetized. So it acts as an electromagnet. This electromagnet, it attracts in this triangular prism. So these two terminals get short circuited. If these two terminals short circuited, means no volt coil, the input and output of the no volt coil gets short circuited. So again it gets a demagnetized. Once it is demagnetized, the antenna goes to the off position. Okay, so this is the operation of 2-point starter. So shall we use this starter to DC shunt and compound motor? Shall we use the 2-point starter for the shunt and compound motor? So put your answer in the comment section. And yeah, the DC motor starter handle should be moved very slow in steps, smoothly in steps, quickly with a jerk to final position. So for this also you can put your answer in the comment section, and these are the few references. Thank you.